Hello again, and welcome to my basement. It's good to be with you, and I hope that you're doing well in this strange time in which we live. I've been involved in milling wood on two occasions, and I was definitely not the miller. One of my main tasks was to make sure I didn't get in the way of the rotating blade as it cut through the logs like a knife through butter. I was left in no doubt that it could do the same to me if I wasn't that careful. It's a fascinating process, as the machine has to make several passes in order to turn trees into usable boards. To my completely untutored eye, I could see massive logs and thought that they would produce a good number of boards. What I found was that often the best looking timber produced the least amount of finished product. I've always been told that there are no straight lines in nature, and this is certainly what seems to affect the milling process. A big tree with a bend provides an awful lot of waste wood. That being said, what comes out at the other end is extremely useful. On both of the occasions when I've been involved in milling, there has been no clear cutting. The wood has come from a process of thinning. Many of the original trees are still standing, doing as they always have. It's the minority which has been changed into boards. As we get further into this pandemic, I think that this is something which is happening to the church. There are areas where we are being thinned. On the other hand, there are places where we are standing and will continue to do so. The point is that what we are facing is change. We don't know the magnitude of that yet, but we know it's there. Each time I've been involved in the production of boards, the finished product has remained on the site where it was cut. On one occasion, it was used to form a floor, and on another, a deck. The wood changed, but it continued to be in a similar place, looking very different, but still part of the overall scene. I imagine that most of us will hope that we are one of the trees left standing, but we need to be ready to recognize and support the changes as they happen in many areas of our life together. It will be a painful process, as it is for the trees which are cut. Some of us will be shaped by the Holy Spirit to look and function very differently than we did before mid-March. In a woodland, trees which are felled do not have a choice about it, and there is a sense in which some of us will be in that position. Things have and will happen over time, and we have little control over them. The question we all have to ask, me included, is, are we willing to be reshaped by the master carpenter? Thanks once again for listening, and remember that there is a litany tonight at 6 o'clock on the diocesan website. You can find the details for that, so please join us if you're able. And again, God bless and stay safe.